Yo there gangsters, in this video we're going to be talking about how to deal with tight shoulders, tight pecs, a tight neck and tight trapezius. So just so we're all clear, pecs, shoulders, which we have the front, side and the rear, neck, well it supports your head, and then the trapezius is a muscle group that runs from the top of the neck there, right down towards the side of the shoulders, but it also goes to the center of the back, right down towards the middle of the spine. So it runs either side of your spine. So all these muscles are kind of interconnected in the functions. They all really control what the arm's range of motion is like. So if you ever find that you're getting blocked in particular areas, well, it's a good idea to give them all a little visit and see what's going on. So the first thing that we're going to look at is how it is that we're going to deal with the shoulder tightness. And bear in mind that we're going to split these into different aspects, the front, the side, and the rear aspect of the shoulder. So firstly, we're going to deal with the rear. Get the ball, whack it against the wall, get your arm, cross it over the other so it lengthens out the muscle at the back there, and you're just want to give the back of your shoulders a general massage bit of work. You can do general massage or trigger work for your shoulders and they're going to love that big time. So right now I've just found a sore spot after giving some general massage work. I could lean my weight on there for 10 to 20 seconds, wait for that pain to go down and then move on from there. So the rear is fine, move over a little bit. The side is going to be fine as well, lean quite a bit of weight into that. The hard part's when you get to the front. When you get to the front, just going against the wall is kind of difficult to put under pressure on. You want to get yourself a little doorway, get the ball, put it in the front of the doorway, put it onto the front of your shoulder there, and then pull yourself into the doorway and lean as much weight onto it as you can do. While we're inside here, again, general massage work up and down, or I can do some trigger point work on there and that's all good. After that, we're going to be dealing with the pecs. The pecs are quite difficult to deal with something like that, and they're pretty difficult with the foam roller too. So big peanut or like a 6 to 8 inch general foam massage ball is going to do well. Probably anything above about 4 inches is going to be good, but you want it to be a decent sized ball anyway. So for this one, well, pecs right to the front there, you pretty much just got to put it against the wall, super expand your chest like a fucking dolphin or something like that, and then, whoa, how graceful is this? Rub yourself up and down the door. Not very graceful, but extremely effective for mobilizing the pecs. After we've given it a good bit of work there, when you come in towards the side of the pecs, which is a little bit harder to deal with, you can get the peanut, turn it lengthways, or if it's a general massage ball, just against the side is going to be fine. Get your weight, lean right against it, and then go through a couple of different ranges with your arms. So do like a dumbbell shoulder press type motion. You can try doing a bench press type motion, i.e. I can get the ball, whack it into the door frame, get against there, do a bench press, and that's going to be real good. Or I can do some flies, that's going to be good. Or I can just do some arm circles, and that's going to be cool too. General massage work, trigger point work, flossing, that's all good for the pecs. When we get dealing with the trapezius, this is cool, because we want to start from the middle of the spine and work our way upwards. So you're going to get the ball, put them in the middle, but bear in mind that the trapezius is just to the side of either part of the spine. So you're going to have to work on either side at a time. But you get the ball, press your weight against it, you want to get your arms, you're just going to want to move them up and down. You can do those bench press type motions again, really working the overhead press type motion and doing some big arm circles is going to be the most effective way to floss this muscle group, but also just pressing it as much weight against it as you can do and giving it some general massage work is super cool. And usually there's some trigger points just at the bottom there of the trapezius, and also just at the top where it starts to come towards the top of your upper back and sort of across to your shoulders. Just around there in that corner usually sucks big time, so you can press plenty of weight against there. Now that's all good while we're dealing with the lower and sort of the mid trapezius, but when we start dealing with this upper part around here, this can get real hard to deal with, and again the doorway is going to come in handy for us. So we get the ball, whack it in the doorway, get that neck, lean as much weight as you can into it, and then we can get our head and move our head closer to the wall and away, close to the wall and away, and that's going to help to floss that area. But trigger point work is going to be super effective here, so just press your weight against it, hang out there for a good little while, and work right up your neck, right up to the back of your head. Like our other muscle groups, there isn't really enough time you can spend on this, but I'd advise just doing the pec and shoulders one day to see if that's the main issue, getting the trapezius to the neck done on another. And yeah, just see how you get along with it. Honestly, I would say if you can visit all those muscle groups within about 5 minutes, just spend like a minute on either shoulder, 1 or 2 minutes on either pec, a minute just going across like the lower and mid portions of the trapezius, and then another minute going on that upper portion and towards your neck as well. That should be really good time to just have to just be able to get around all those areas pretty effectively. But the more time the merrier. Hope you have a good time doing it. Peace out, homies.